Hi guys, welcome to this week's video. A little bit weird, I know that I am actually filming this on my iMac. This is just the intro. The rest of my video is done by that camera actually, but it was filmed quite a few years ago. I think this was done in, I want to say 2016. Yeah, it's just the next part of the 5,000 question survey. I was going to upload a different video tonight, or today, tomorrow, now, as you're watching this, and I ran out of time basically to film the video, and that camera and this camera had no battery, so I just thought, stuff it, I will edit this video because I've got I think 2 more parts after this video left that are in my backlog of parts. So I think I've got up to part 18 that I have been waiting to upload and things. So yeah, that's it. I just want to say hi, welcome to this week's video. This week I am doing a 5,000 question survey part 16, I believe. I hope you guys enjoyed this video and let it roll. Alright, hi guys, welcome to this week's video. This week it is the 16th part of the 5,000 question survey. As you guys know from last 5 or 6 5,000 question surveys, I pre-filmed them way in advance. So you guys probably won't see this for probably 2 years after I filmed it. I think the 16th part is scheduled to go up in 2018. So yeah, it's just quite fun to film them sometimes when I'm in a filming mood but don't know what I'm filming. So I just film these in advance, way in advance. But the last question was 721, so I will continue on and start with 722. You guys probably know the purpose of this video now. I found 5,000 questions on LiveJournal, which I follow, and I'm going through the list of 5,000 questions, and every video is the next set from that, and I basically film for half an hour, or until my camera automatically stops recording. That will be this part. So yeah, I'll have a half an hour for each video, which I then obviously edit down to being less than that. So 722. Do you like Alice in Wonderland or Through the Looking Glass? I've watched Alice in Wonderland. I don't think I've watched Through the Looking Glass. I think I might have read it. But saying that, it is 2016 and they are releasing Through the Looking Glass. There's actually a film called Through the Looking Glass that's coming out quite soon, which I am excited for. It is the sequel to the first one. Has Johnny Depp and Helen Bonham Carter and all that jazz. All the same cast, and it's going to be pretty cool. But yeah, I do like Alice in Wonderland. It's not my favourite, but I'm in for it. 723. Write a question and answer it here. Write a question. So below me, I'll write a question. The question will be, what was the last TV show you watched? And the answer to that is Peaky Blinders. That is the last thing I watched. I watched it on Netflix. Fact. 724. Who is your favourite playwright? Shakespeare? Is he a playwright, or did he just write stories? 725. What movie has come out recently that you couldn't have less interest in? Oh golly. I don't even know what films have been out recently. Let me have a Google. Let's see what's currently at the cinema. So it says, alright, okay, I've got an answer. The answer is the Angry Birds movie. That came out recently. I'm not interested in that. I'm also not interested in, there are a few films out recently that I don't know the name of, and they did really well in the movies, but there's that one with Leonardo DiCaprio in it. Bear scene. I can't remember what it's called. I'll write down the name of it below. Everyone was talking about it at work, and I'm the only one who hasn't seen it, and I just was not interested in it at all. There's also one about Wall Street stuff, that was out recently that I've forgotten the name of, but I'll write it down as well. And there was another one, The Room, I believe it was called. Yeah, not a fan of those. 726. What would the worst movie ever be about? Any movie that has all of the cliches, like the Scary Movie, or you know, those sort of really unfunny films that take the mickey out of other films and just generally like steal all the gags and all like the cliches. 727. Do you like truffles and Turkish delight? I do like truffles, don't like Turkish delight. 728. Can you tell the difference between a transvestite and a real woman? Yes. 729. What's funnier, plants or fire extinguishers? I'm gonna say plants because fire extinguishers are pretty standard. And I guess plants can look funny if they don't look correct. Whereas fire extinguishers remind me of penguins. Is that a really weird thing to say? The shape of them, especially in the UK, remind me of penguins. For question 720, did you write down sex? If you watched my previous video, I don't think I answered sex for it. You know that shaky feeling that you get when it's all coming to a climax, everyone involved is breaking into the good kind of sweat, working as individuals and at the same time as a single force of energy, and almost as together, and for a brief moment you're holding your breath and tingling over. After it's done, you're an explosive and dizzying high for the rest of the night. What does that feeling come from? I don't know. Like, just the energy in the room, I think, and yourself, and like, just, it's how you feel. It's like, generally, you can just know. Like, I hate that feeling though, like that feeling where it gets in your throat and in your, I don't know, I feel it's to do with who you are and how you're made, and like you just react to how you react and to how everyone else is in the room. Like, yeah, I don't know. This is a bit of a non-answer, isn't it? I'm sorry. I did not link that to sex at all. I think that shows how obvious it is. I've never seen a person naked in real life. And I've never shared a bed with anyone either. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. At the time I'm filming this, I'm nearly 25 and I'm still got my B card. Yeah, I think it's going to be that way forever, to be fair. No one likes me that way, so. It also says, for question 720, did you write down sex? You pervert, I was thinking of musical theatre. 731, which is better, leopard print or plaid? Oh my god, no, I love both of those things. But I think I prefer wearing plaid top, but I think I like leopard print as a design, like on cushions or on a rug or on a blanket. So both of them. 732, what would you consider ordinary? Me? Generally living a normal life. 733. What is out of the ordinary? Anyone who is a celebrity. They are not ordinary people at all. Do you ever watch Cops? No. Is there always room for Jello? No. I don't like Jello, or as we call it, jam, jelly. No, I don't like any of those things. 756. If you had your own TV show, what kind of show would you make it? I think I would just have like a follow around, like a reality TV show following me around. But it would be me using the camera. It'd be like basically what people do on YouTube, like daily vlogging, but it would be broadcast on TV. Not many bloggers actually have an hour-long vlog these days, but if it came to it, yeah. Do you know how heavy things like airplanes stay in the air? No, I don't. I'm sure there's some sort of engine thing that makes it stay up in the air, but I don't actually know. And it's a bit like, how do boats and that stay afloat? I'm sure, I don't even know, does it have something to do with the propellers on a plane? I'm not too sure. I don't know. Is it to do with the engine, or is it to do with the propellers, or is it to do with both of them? 738. When do you act the most dramatic? Probably when I'm hungry, or when I'm really, really tired, or annoyed. Are you one of those people who have see photo ID written on the back of their credit cards? I don't own a credit card, so no. 740, it's Mum's birthday. What do you get her? Usually whatever she asks for. I'm really bad at picking presents, so I always ask them what they want and then I'll end up buying it for them. So, yeah. What celebrity has pretty much disappeared, leaving you wondering, where are they now? You know what, I was thinking about this earlier. There are so many bands and members of bands that have just completely disappeared. I've been going through my iTunes alphabetically, and there's a lot of artists and bands and stuff on there that I've not heard about for years, even as a solo artist. There's people like Eminem, people from the bands like Atomic Kitten, S Club, Blue, Westlife, JoJo, and that's a bit of a who. Ashanti, Ludacris, Ja Rule, R. Kelly, Britney Spears. Well, she's still pretty much in it, I think. I know she's in Las Vegas a lot. Yeah, there's tons. One Direction. Just kidding. They've only just started their break. That's actually going to be quite interesting, actually. When I upload this video, are One Direction back together yet? Or are they still broken up? And have Louis and Harry come out yet? That is also going to be very interesting to see in the future. Because obviously this is going to be 2 years old by the time I upload this video. So I wonder, in whatever year this is now, 2018 maybe, if that has happened. And what's happened to Zayn as well? Is he still soloing it? And have they left Modest? And also, did they ever spill the truth out about Freddie and that Freddie's not Louis Tomlinson's kid? Or are they still running that story that he's his kid? When it's there's loads of proof that it's not his kid. I'm so interested. 742, would you get angry if you and your girlfriend saw the preview for a movie and talked about seeing it together and then they saw it with one of their friends while you were busy? Girl or boyfriend, but girlfriend. I mean, it would be a little bit annoying. However, I think I would probably know with them at that stage that they were going to go and see it with their friend, and I would just go and see it on my own, or I'll wait for it to come on TV or on Netflix or something. I don't find it too much of a hassle not going to the cinema, so it's alright. I don't really mind too much. 743. How many people do you think will have finished this whole survey? I'm hoping I will be one of those people eventually. Saying that, I'm still not even 1,000 questions in yet. I've been doing this for a few years now. 744. Have you ever written a message, sealed it in a bottle and thrown it into a river, lake or ocean? No. 745. If you haven't, would you want to? No. If you ever did, what would you write? Louis and Harry is real. Larry is real. And then I would hope the aunties found it. And I would laugh. 747. What do you wish you could always be protected from? Not seeing Freddie, Brianna, Ashley, Tammy, straight Louis, straight Harry, Harry being with models. Basically anything that is not Louis and Harry. 748. What small things annoy you so much it should be a crime? Spitting in the street, spitting out your chewing gum, living on the street. 749. Would you rather watch a video of a fish in a tank or the Yule log on TV? A fish in a tank. Saying that, when I was younger and when we had the fire burning, I would be obsessed watching the ash fall down from the logs. Is that really weird? Probably is really weird. I would also pretend to be a cat, but that's just me being weird. 750. Is it better to be loved or feared? I think it's better to be loved, but I wouldn't know that because I've never been in love and it's impossible to know. 751. What causes you to panic? Work does a lot. Ooh, that's also another interesting thing. I wonder if I'm still at the same place I work at currently in 2 years' time. Interesting. But there's also, like, thinking about the future panics me. Not knowing if I'll ever be in love, not knowing if I'll ever be married, not ever knowing if I'll have kids or not. I'm like nearly 25 years old and I'm still single and I'm still living at home, just not lived. And that sort of scares me a lot, that I'm pretty much stuck. I mean, there is someone I like currently, but it's a bit difficult because I don't think they like me back. Well, I think I pretty much know they don't like me back. So it's just sort of like... 752. Do you believe that you have a strong personality? I have strong opinions on certain stuff, but I don't think I have a strong personality. But 753. When Jesus saves souls, does he trade them in for valuable prizes? I don't know, and I don't really care. 754. What resolutions would you make if it were New Year's? I never make resolutions, so I wouldn't make a resolution. 755. Why wait? Exactly. I don't see the point of making resolutions because you just never really end up keeping them. Like I always say I'm going to like join a gym or whatever, but I have actually joined a gym this year. But saying that, I would never make it a resolution because I know I won't stick to it. So I might as well just... I'm someone who likes to do stuff spontaneously rather than say I'm going to do something, because if I do something, then I'm never going to do it. Do you feel like time is on your side or working against you? I definitely think time is interesting. It goes so much faster now. I used to think time went so slowly, but time is like... It just goes by so fast, and it's quite scary. So I think it's working against me. What do you do for yourself when you are down to put a little joy back into your life? I end up reading fic, actually. I'm really into Draco and Harry at the moment. Is that something I shouldn't share? Well, I'm sharing it. I'm really into Drarry at the moment. Yeah, I read fic. Or I just browse YouTube. I actually end up watching lots of like artists' live shows, like performances on YouTube, just to help me sort of chill out. And I often watch films as well, or like get into a TV show on Netflix. How much Tolkien have you read? I've read all of the he's the one that did the Lord of the Rings, right? I've read all of those. So that's as much as I read. These are the songs I saw on our radio. Which ones are you most likely going to listen to? So Time Bomb by Rancid, Dead Man's Party by Oingo Boingo, The Sun Always Shines on TV by Aha, 50 Ways to Leave Your Lover by Paul Simon, or Run by Collective Soul. Probably Paul Simon, because that's the only one I know. 760, do you believe that Jesus existed as a real person? No. 761, do you believe he was the Son of God? No. How do you feel about organised religion? I'm not that big on religion in general, so I don't really care. What sentence have you heard lately that would sound pretty odd out of context? How did you get it into the hole? Think about it. Get your dirty minds on it. Got it? 2 holes in 1. 2 in 1 as well. If you had to choose one image to be a symbol of our times, what would you pick? A rainbow. Name a group of people. The Amish. How many of them does it take to screw in a light bulb? They don't use electricity, do they? So none of them. Is that right? Did they not use electricity? Did you like the movie The Labyrinth with David Bowie and some Muppets? Yes. Pan's Labyrinth. That was what it was called, not The Labyrinth. It's very creepy with the stairs, but it's a very good film. Did you like the movie The Dark Crystal? Never heard of it. Metallica or Guns N' Roses? Both of them. 769. Do you follow the Chinese zodiac? Not religiously, but I do know that I was born in the year of than ram or goat or sheep, one of the three. 770, do you like reggae music? Depends on my mood and depends what the song is. 771, what makes your life worth it every day? I don't think there is anything worth it at the moment. Sometimes I wonder why I exist and what's the point of me being alive. Okay, that is it. That is all the questions I'm going to answer for today. I'm a little bit out of it. It is, what's the time? 10:30 on a Saturday night, and so I'm a little bit, yes. I will see you guys next week as always.